Hello everyone and welcome to Carnivorous Plants. My name is Miss Manda and we will be learning about this together. Now first, let's look at these pictures. How many are there? That's right, there's 8 pictures. Let's look at the first picture. What is this? This is the sun. For this class, we'll call it sunlight. Sunlight. Sunlight is necessary for plants to grow. How about the next picture? That's right, this is water. Water. Plants also need water to grow. Let's look at the next picture. This is dirt. Yes, it's dirt, but it's also called soil. Soil. Plants need soil to grow. And the next picture? This is fly. Fly. Plants can also eat this for extra nutrients. And the next picture is pitcher. Pitcher. One of the plants that we will learn today is in the shape of a pitcher. And up next we have, yes, our favorite bug, the mosquito. Mosquito. Plants can also eat mosquitoes. And the next picture, we all know, it is flower. Flower. Our plants can sometimes grow flowers. And last but not least, we have snail. Snail. And snails without its shell is called a slug. Let's move on. So, we're going to play a game called What's Missing? I will take one of these pictures away and you have to guess which one is missing. I'll give you 5 seconds. Let's begin. Did you get it? The answer is sunlight. Sunlight was missing. Good job. Let's do round 2. Remember well, I will take one away again. Are you ready? I'll give you 5 seconds. What's missing? Did you get it? The answer is snail. Snail was missing from our pictures. All right, we'll move on to the last round. This time, I'm going to take 2 pictures away. Remember well, this time I'll give you 10 seconds. Ready? What's missing? Did you get the answer? The answer is pitcher and mosquito. Pitcher and mosquito were missing. Great job, everyone. Let's move on to our next topic. Now, most plants only need sunlight, water, and soil to grow. However, carnivorous plants, a special type of plant, also need bugs and small animals to survive. They need to eat bugs and small animals because these are a great source of nitrogen and phosphorus. Now, let's say this together. Carnivorous. Carnivorous. Carnivorous plants. What does carnivorous mean? Carnivorous means it can eat other animals. Now, quick question for you. What do humans eat? Are we carnivorous? The answer is yes. Humans are also carnivorous. Good job. Now, today we will talk about 4 special plants. Let's go. We have first our Venus flytrap, 2, our bladderwort, 3, pitcher plant, and 4, sundew. The first one we will talk about is the Venus flytrap. You may have seen this already, but let's learn more about it. Now, they usually live in the wetlands where there's water and fresh greenery. They also eat flies, slugs, or snails without shells, and even tiny frogs. It traps its food or prey by closing its 2 lobes very quickly. It has 6 trigger hairs on the inside. If you touch it twice, it will close. After it catches or captures its prey, it lets out a special liquid to break down the prey. The Venus flytrap opens again after a couple of days.
The Venus flytrap. Like the sundew, it makes itself very attractive, oozing nectar across the brim of each leaf. But any visiting insect had better watch out for these 6 tiny hairs. This fly has to tread carefully. If it strikes one hair, it can carry on feeding, but a timer has been set. A second strike in less than 20 seconds, and the fly is doomed. An electrical impulse is triggered and the leaf snaps shut in just a fraction of a second. The tips lock together like prison bars. If the fly is very big or very small, it may just manage to escape. But most are trapped and die. Ten days later, the trap reopens. All that remains is a husk. The plant has finished its meal and resets itself for its next victim.
Wow, the Venus flytraps are amazing at capturing their prey. Now number 2, bladderwort. Bladderwort. These plants usually live in places with water, like rivers, lakes, or ponds. Bladderworts have flowers on the top and have no roots. The bottom of the plant has tiny pockets. They eat tiny animals like water fleas. Aren't these beautiful? Now, if their prey touches the tiny hairs of the trap door, then the plant closes its pockets. This plant is the fastest at capturing their prey. Wow, bladderworts are so quick at catching water fleas. Next, we have the pitcher plant. Pitcher plant. This plant is in the shape of a pitcher. They usually live in mushy wetlands where there's a lot of green plants and the water is can be very thick. Now, they eat bugs and animals like mice or lizards. The inner wall is covered with a slippery sweet juice or nectar that bugs love. If bugs go inside the plant, it would be very difficult to get out. Inside the pitcher plant, there is a special liquid to break down its prey.
High up above the fly traps, fellow carnivores, the pitcher plants, are a little more proficient. They're passive hunters firmly rooted in one spot. These plants make no attempt to hide in ambush. Once on the lip, the insect is as good as dead. Downward-facing hairs prevent a good foothold. The toxic nectar drugs them. Deep, waxy walls make it too slippery to crawl out. Others are also fighting for their lives. All the while, without their knowing, they're already part of the digestive process. Their remains will soon become part of the existing graveyard. The greatest guzzlers belong to the tropical pitcher family. Sporting deep tubular pits filled with flesh-dissolving enzymes, it's like an open-ended stomach. Any animal small enough to fit through the mouth of the death pit is fair game.
Isn't it cool how pitcher plants just have to stand there and wait for their prey to come inside? What an easy job! And last but not least, the sundew. Sundew. They usually live in wet habitats, like swamps. They eat insects, especially mosquitoes. So this is why sundews are my favorite plant. I really hate mosquitoes. Next, it traps its prey with its sweet, sticky hairs. The prey likes the smell of the sweet, sticky hairs. If it lands on it and gets stuck, then the sundew curls up. A long time ago, people used this plant for red ink. Can you see why?
Each leaf is studded with red, hair-like tentacles that secrete dewdrops from their round glands. Those glistening droplets are made of water and complex sugars. They lure in insects, like this unfortunate weevil, with their sweet aroma and taste. But before long, the weevil gets hopelessly trapped in this super sticky substance. Sessile glands at the base of the tentacles release digestive enzymes into the prey. Some sundews, like this forked variety, dissolve their meals on the spot. But the Cape sundew goes even further. Over several hours, it tightly grips its meal with its leaves. By completely enveloping its prey, the sundew can extract even more nutrients. Cape sundews bend the very idea of how we think plants should behave. They not only move their tentacles, but they sense prey with them too. Incredibly, they seem to be able to tell what's alive, like this fly, and what's not, like this leaf. Just a tiny stimulus can set the sundew in motion. Moving in response to touch like this is called thigmotropism. While plants don't have brains or neurons like we do, they do use electrical signals, just like our nervous systems. Scientists call these signals action potentials. They guide the tentacle's graceful and deadly grasp. It's possible that sundews can also detect whether they've trapped something that's nutritious or not. That one got lucky. For the unlucky ones, all that's left is an empty exoskeleton. When a sundew's had its fill, it will slowly unfurl again, patiently waiting for its next meal.
It seems like once the prey lands on the sundew, it is very difficult to get out. Now, let's move on to our activity sheet. The activity sheet should look like this. Hey Youngmin, do you want to play a game?
Yes, I like game.
All right, please choose one plant.
I like this sundew plant.
Correct, that is sundew. Let's spell it together. S-U-N-D-E-W. Now, choose a number.
My favorite number is 4.
All right, let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about now? Choose a number.
Then number 5.
All right, let's see what your fate is in number 5. You are a mosquito!
Oh no!
You land on the sundew, stuck forever.
Forever!
Now, this is called the carnivorous plant fortune teller. Will you be eaten? On each triangle that is empty, you will write the fate of your friends. So, will they be safe or captured? You can use the template here to help you write your sentences. So we have you are a an, and you can insert here animal, insect, or anything. Next, you find a, and here you will write what carnivorous plant is here. Next, you will write here what happens and are safe or captured. Now, let's fold our paper. Now, for this craft, we're going to begin cutting it. So you can use a pair of scissors or you can rip it. I will use scissors. You're going to cut along the dotted line. All right. After you finish cutting, you will be folding. So, we're going to turn the page over, like so. Then you will fold in the shape of a hot dog. Unfold again, and then fold on the other side. Now you can see 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to fold into triangles next. Pull this corner to the next corner. Now do it again on the other side. Now we should see 8 triangles. Next, we're going to go ahead and pull each corner to the center. Now you can see all of our pictures. There is one more step. First, you're going to flip the page over. Then you will do the same thing. Pull the corner to the center. And next, you will fold in half. The plants should be on the outside. You're going to use your 3 fingers and put inside these flaps here. Repeat on the other side with your 3 fingers. And bring together. Just like so. And there you have it, your fortune teller. I will give you 10 minutes to finish writing all in the empty spaces. Did you finish? Amazing job! Now let's move on to our pop quiz. This plant has 6 special hairs. Is it A. Venus flytrap, B. bladderwort, C. pitcher plant, or D. sundew? I'll give you 10 seconds. The answer is A. Venus flytrap. Good job! Next, the bladderwort. A. Can catch frogs. B. Lives in the desert. C. Is the slowest catcher. Or D. Has no roots. You have 10 seconds. The answer is D. Has no roots. Next, the sundew. Is it A. Has sticky hairs, B. Has 2 large lobes, C. Has small pockets, or D. Has slippery inner walls? I'll give you 10 seconds. The answer is A. Has sticky hairs. Wonderful job! And last question. This plant can catch mice. Is it A. the Venus flytrap, B. bladderwort, C. pitcher plant, or D. sundew? The answer is C. pitcher plant. Amazing, amazing job! Thank you for watching this video. This was provided by the Daegu Global Education Center. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye!